I'm so happy to see you and you have tuned in today. Today it's this yellow beast of a lawnmower from the flea market, just like everything else I have, and it is in way too nice of a condition for me. Let's check it out. So I've been thinking a little bit, and I came to the conclusion that the fact that the engine revs up when I activate the throttle tells me that the carb is working as intended. So it must be an adjustment issue. And the adjustment screw here is almost, come on, focus. The adjustment screw here is almost all the way out. So I'm gonna try and fire it up again. I just jammed some nuts on here so that the carb is staying on. So I'm gonna try to fire it up again and then turn that screw and see if we can make it a bit more angry. So yeah, let's try that. I got a screwdriver ready here. So yeah, let's see. So that's the screw all the way in on the carb here, and it improved it, but I would personally like it to run a little bit faster, but that's the adjustment possibilities that I can see. So let's leave it like that. Put on the filter base again, and should we clean it or should we? Let's take a look at the drive there. I'm just gonna put that on and open up into there, and then I will bring you along when I found out something. Now I'm looking at the drive system for this lawnmower, and I've looked underneath and turned the wheels, and if I turn the right wheel, the axle to the gearbox is turning, but when I turn the left wheel, the axle is not turning, and it is also not sounding that nice. So I guess there's something going on with the drive in here, so I'm going to take off the wheel and see what we can make of that. Oh, wow, is that tight? There we go. So the ring inside the wheel is complete, so nothing wrong there. But the sprocket here, it just turns freely. So let's try if we can take that off and see what's hiding underneath. It's just held on by this little clip that I might be able to take off. There we go. I got it. Now, what do we have here? We have nothing, and that's what is wrong. Well, how should this work? We got these. We got these grooves here that something should grab onto on the axle, but I cannot see what that should be because there's nothing on the axle. So there's something missing inside the sprocket. How does it look on the other side? The axle turns, but I don't see anything on the axle. So maybe some bits should be inside there and jam up when the axle is turning the right way. I don't know. Let me just go and check the other side. Now I took off the wheel on the right side and the sprocket, and a locking pin came to view, and on the other side I don't even see that groove, or do I? Because I just took a closer look and you can just barely see. I think that what we are after is down here under all that. I think it's just packed with dirt. So yeah, let me clean that up and let's see what we what we find here. I'm gonna put the other side back together, maybe lube it up, and then we're done over there. I don't know how well you are able to see while I work on this. But let's just dig a little bit here. Yeah, well, there is. Ow! There is a slot here, and there is this little key coming to view now. So if I can get it out, maybe I can clean up the shaft. So let me just put in some fluid, some penetrating oil, and let's see if we can get this thing to pop out without losing it. But with my luck, this thing will probably shoot right up and hit the roof and fall down on the floor somewhere so that I never find it again. It should be able to slide in the groove also, so let me just grab a hammer and a little punch. If it is small enough that I can, yeah. It's just the axle I move back and forth. That's not the idea, right? I got it. Now, that groove was not visible before. And in that groove was the key and the little spring. To get the key out, I had to jam the axle with a vice grip so I could hit it from the end with my punch. And then I got this out, and then I thought, oh shoot, the spring is gone. But actually the spring was just buried and packed full of junk and dirt. But there we have it. And it is working. So now I cleaned it out as good as I could. So let's just put it back together again and give it some lube and put the sprocket on. And then it should be working. Yeah, the spring is doing the spring stuff. Yeah, this wasn't possible before. Now it's actually almost too good. So yeah, let's put the sprocket on before I before I lose this stuff. There we go. So where did I? There. Was it this? Yes, it was. So now the little clip. So where did I leave my? So now let go. So on the other side I had to clamp them together again with this clip because it got too loose. There. Now I have just had it running for 5 minutes or something to warm up the oil, so it runs faster when I'm changing it. And I also tested out the drive, and it works fine. It looks to be a fast runner. Yeah, you can see I did some burnouts here on the table. So now I'm gonna change the oil and blow it off with my compressed air, and maybe run a cloth over it. And then we have another one in the books for sale. My brother-in-law is visiting us with his daughter today, and he's already interested. So he asked if we could make a trade. So I get his old lawnmower, and then he get this one. I'm not quite sure yet. Well, it is kind of family, so maybe I just let him have it. Yeah, we'll see. Oil change, a cloth, for sale. So that's it for the yellow Ginge lawnmower. It turned out to be a pretty nice machine. If you like machines like this and other outdoor power tools, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and thumbs up or thumbs down, you decide. Because then you'll get notified when I post another lawnmower restoration, survival, revival. Yeah, a video where I see if I can get a lawnmower running. Maybe you can learn something also. I do almost every time. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Stay safe.